What's up guys, it's Blades. In this video, I'm going to talk about the end of Valorant. Well, not exactly. But before we get into that, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the bell. I post every Monday, but if you want to see more content from me, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Twitch. There'll be a link on the screen and in the description if you want to go check it out. The closed beta of Valorant ends on May the 28th at 8:59 Pacific Standard Time. Riot is doing this so that they will have time to update the servers and prepare the game for a massive influx of players. There are a couple of things that come with the end of a closed beta, but don't panic if you never gained access. Riot is giving the closed beta player card to all people who either played the closed beta or watched a minimum 2 hours of Valorant on Twitch. Along with this, all skins and Valorant points will be reset on launch. However, if you did decide to spend some money on in-game cosmetics, Riot will be refunding you your Valorant points plus 20%. For example, if you bought 10,000 Riot points, you would have 12,000 on full release. Anti-cheat will also be changed on full release. For the entire closed beta, Riot has actually assigned a team to manually ban cheaters after they are detected by Vanguard. On full release, they've designed some sort of automatic system that will be handling cheaters and banning them much faster than that team. Now let's move on to the good news. On full release, new agents and new maps will be added to the game. There is a confirmed new agent on launch, which some people are calling Vampire, or Agent 12. It is theorized that this character will be able to leech health off of their enemies to heal themselves. For instance, think like lifesteal. Sounds like a pretty cool concept if it's done right. The new map on launch is called Venice. We had a sneak peek at it in the launch trailer when Jet jumped over that bridge and it zoomed out, but there's not been a full map reveal just yet, so we can't really tell too much about it. Bad news is ranked will not be available at the beginning of launch because of server stability issues. And your MMR will also be completely reset, so your rank doesn't really matter from the closed beta. For those of you that are interested in lore, there was a fan leak with a card that said Episode 1 Rise of Venice, which could mean absolutely nothing, but knowing Riot, it is probably an insight to a bigger story surrounding the game. So we'll all keep an eye on that, I suppose. According to Morello Riot, the lead of game balancing at Riot headquarters, there are a couple of characters that will be getting a major change on launch. And surprisingly enough, it's not Raze or Sage. The biggest buff that I know of is the Omen buff. His blind hitbox is being made much larger to make it more viable, and his ultimate is being completely changed. His local teleport and smoke will remain the same. Morello did not give any information about the ult. In fact, he said it was a secret, so I assume we can be looking at an extremely major change. They might be removing his cross-map teleport as a whole, which I think would be extremely interesting. Furthermore, he mentioned that the developers do not believe that Raze is a problem in competitive gameplay. While I'm pretty sure most of the beta testers would disagree with this opinion, I kind of see where Riot is coming from. Because she is one of the only offense-based AoE champions, nerfing her any harder would make her completely irrelevant. They are possibly planning on changing the cooldown in between satchel throws, so that she can't kill you around a corner without peeking. Other than that, she'll probably stay relatively the same. Jet and Viper will also be receiving changes on launch, but Morello did not disclose what they would be. He said think tick rate when talking about Viper, and he said that they were gonna even out Jet's kit. I assume with Viper that means they're gonna make the tick rate on her toxins last longer, their smoke stay up longer and they're not as hard to manage, or make her C more viable and make it do more damage. Finally, Sage will also not be getting nerfed. He said their theory behind balancing Sage will be adding another healer that counters Sage so that playing her will feel more competitive. Sounds like an idea that could work really well, or turn into a complete absolute catastrophe. And I'm guessing it'll be the latter, especially on launch. And these are all the major changes that I know of. I did a little bit of research and found everything that I could to put into this video. Let me know what you think of the changes they're making to the game. If you like them, hate them, let me know. I think they should nerf Raze a little more than they're planning on. But other than that, I like the decisions they're making with the game. I think it'll go okay on launch. I expect to see some bugs and issues, but nothing that Riot can't handle. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe. Have a good rest of your week, everybody. See you next Monday.